Hello, everybody. Good morning. Real quick today, because it's the same thing as we keep doing. I said yesterday I thought we were about to reclaim. I'm saying today I think we're about to reclaim. My reclaim level is the same as it has been. It's right here around the 50s. Let's see where we're at. Yeah, our top was 59. So if we can push through here, we expect to reclaim. What I want to do on the reclaim is take the top of this flag for the first target. Take right here, take right here. Those are the three targets. Then I'm going to be a little bit like, I don't know, right? Could we keep going? Yeah, we could definitely keep going. So we're going to take one target at a time after 77.34. Okay, and we're going to see kind of where we're at on the swings. Nothing new here, guys. Bitcoin, I think, is going to pop and then retest just like ES. So I have profit takes in the low 70s. I'm going to take about 20% of my position off from the 64 long. That's going to keep me safe and stop out so I can stop on profit. However, if we keep going or if we come down inside a higher low, I will re-add to that position with a tighter stop loss. That means I'm keeping myself safe, but at the same time, I'm reserving the right to add to the trade when I know it's on trend and successful. Riot looks like it's heading up. Um, again, credibility intact. Oh, my crypto credibility. Whatever I'm going to do. Anyway, the entry for Riot was around 18 something. We are currently up. Let's see. I'm gonna do this every day until I get an apology. 25% off of that. I think we have a ways to go. I'm not taking profits till the 30s. Real quick point of clarification for Riot. When I take profits off this trade, I'm only taking about half the trade off. The other shares I'm throwing into the high time frame coffers because I think the entry was good down at 17. Now this is a big average up as far as the trade goes because our initial Riot ads were down at 11 and 16, so does count as an average up. But I think it's a good enough entry that I can keep some of these shares for the high time frame. That being said, you want to sell that trade bag, half of it, and then we'll add more when we're on trend, kind of like I was talking about with ES. Mara's lagging Riot, but Mara's strong too. Remember, I want to add Mara on the reclaim above 14, and ideally I get to do it with some Riot profits with that 50% trim that I just talked about off the trade. MSTR, good news. It came down and it hit what I think is going to be the higher low before it can push. So I said yesterday, I think upside's coming for MSTR and it was likely going to come down a little bit. This is where I think it's going to come down to. AMD is a take profit. You should be taking profit anytime today in the 50s. I think it could go a little bit higher. But I think what's happening is it's going to gap fill, and then we're going to find a higher low. Now I can be wrong about this because my upside target for Mara is about $800-900 after this. But the goal is to position for it a little bit more intelligently than just longing this range. My goal is to see this range pop, back test, and once the back test hold, get on trend and maybe get some AMD calls later. Yeah, as far as everything else, I don't know. Everything, some stuff's up, some stuff's down. Oh, look at Palantir. Okay. I didn't. Nah, it's still fine. Swing lows right here. So no big deal. It's just taking a long time. I think this is a bad trade. Not bad because it won't hit the upside. Not only is it going to hit the upside, but it's going to go much higher once we reposition for it. I think it was a bad trade because we got in at the beginning of a chop range, and typically I try to get in at the end. I thought when we popped and we got this pullback right from this pop, we could ride the leg back up, but clearly it had other plans in mind where it needed to chop for a while. So I think the play is going to work out okay, but it is kind of annoying being in the chop, especially when it can keep coming down a little bit, but ultimately it's okay. I think Oxy's going to hit its short target, meaning I'm not short yet, but I'd like to get short. I think that's associated with oil futures. I think here's the thing with oil. To me, oil looks like it's going to go up to the 140. So maybe I'm not going to peg that Oxy short until I see it break out and then break down. Then I'll look for a short, right? Because just in case it's sympathetic with oil, I don't want to play an Oxy breakout as a short when I'm thinking it's just going to top ticket. Got to be careful with that one. I don't think there's anything else to talk about, guys. Wolf's up, but I don't think there's a permanent thing. My Wolf ad is down here at 15, so we're going to wait for Wolf to fade. Wolf's weaker than Riot, so it's okay to be long Riot, long Mara, but waiting for a Wolf entry. That's about it, guys. Take care.